Hey guys, AnnaFan97203 here. Today, we're going to be talking about the history of CarExpert's world, because we said we would. Jump down onto the tree, jump down onto the greenhouse, jump down onto the road, yay! Assassin's Creed. So, I'm thinking we start from the very beginning of the world. Aaron, what do you have to say about the very, very beginning, because I wasn't quite there for that. What happened? So, your original house. Alright, so this is his original house, of course. This is the first thing he built. Freaking huge. Spider! I got this. No, I got this. I got this, fam. I got this, fam. I got this, fam! I hear a zombie. Can I at least kill the zombie? Can I at least... Okay, well, it takes care of that. I just realized I don't think I have the volume on for the viewers, so, you know. There we go. Crap. Okay, we got all that fixed. Alright, so. Okay, so. Alright, so from here over used to be a deck. So the house itself only spanned from here to. How far? To here? Okay, so back here was a deck, and then of course from these two windows to that wall was a deck. So from here all the way to that wall was the actual house. The rest was just deck. That has now been added to be part of the house. So that's kind of cool. Here we have the second floor, which had a similar. You had a deck back there, and you had a deck up there, and same with up here. Alright, so apparently he had a swimming pool and TV up here. You know, I don't really know much about this time period of his world, because I joined in later on in the world, where I'm going to call it the Andrew Saravac Reign of Terror. That is a great description. For anyone who was there during that, they know. Aaron decided to start building this great tower right here. I had built a small little house right about in this lot here. This was my driveway. This was the first area with a proper road. I was very proud of it. It's been slightly changed and moved a little bit since I first built it, and of course it's been accommodated to be part of the rest of the roads, which is very nice. But the hotel had just been built. Well, it was just being built. I say been. It took a while to build that. I had a house there. Well, yeah, I'm not saying that this was the second thing you ever built. I'm just saying this was the first thing that I saw built. So you've got that, which is his first thing. He built a few other things, such as like the movie theater, Bob's Big Boy. I think you built your first mansion, or your second mansion, I mean. Andrew Saravac, then, right below here, is a giant hole. Actually, let me see if I can find it. I will fix it, I promise, Aaron. But I'm gonna see if I can find this hole. Yeah, TNT to crap. Andrew Saravac, basically, he took a bunch of TNT. He said, ha 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 ha, this is a nice world you got there. Be a shame if something happened to it. Boom, 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 TNT, TNT, TNT. Luckily, this was open space, and I turned this into a very crappy little pond. This is one of the larger... Actually, I think this is the hole that I turned into a pond, because over here was a little building. There was a boat right there. Yeah, it was crappy. It was very, very bad. What I attempted to turn those into. So Andrew had been blowing all that up. That's not the only thing that he had been doing. He had also built a submarine. I mentioned that in the video where we toured the submarine. I don't know why he built a submarine. He just kinda did. And so it's just a submarine, just sitting there. There's a bunch of holes all over the place. This whole area is very barren. And I started to build this. This was the motel. I also toured this in my last video. A lot of nostalgia with this. Gets me choked up. Because this actually, I based this off of a motel that was not far out of Cedar Point. For anyone who's been to Cedar Point, I based it off a motel that I went to once. Alright, so he's saying that I was building this around the same time that this was built, which I don't quite remember paying attention to this, but I do remember something being here. So it probably didn't look quite like this, but there was definitely something. There's a car. A very basic car. The cars have gotten a lot better since this one. But alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to head over to the movie theater. Let's actually talk about this theater first, though, before we go to the movie theater. Let's talk about this one, because this one actually has some real history in real life for Aaron, because this is based really mainly off of the first theater that he's performed at. Can I ask what you performed? Okay, so this is based off of the Ritz Theater, in where exactly? Findlay, Ohio. Okay. Tiffin, Ohio. Okay. I didn't go there, so I didn't see it. I don't think I knew you back then. I might have, but I didn't at least hear about it until I saw this being built. Okay. Okay. So we knew each other, I just didn't really hear about this. I didn't actually hear about this until he built this. He performed 101 Dalmatians. I'm going to guess it was pretty good. I don't really know for sure. But he based this very, very highly off of that theater. Hence the Ritz sign. And anyone who's been to that theater might be able to pick out a lot of similarities. I guess search it up on the internet if you want to see pictures and compare it, because I haven't been there personally. Yeah, this has been here. This has been here since not long after I built my house. The movie theater was there since before then. The music thing is cool though. I like that. But that doesn't have anything to do with history. I just wanted to point that out. So we'll talk about the movie theater, then we'll go to Bob's Big Boy, because that one also has some history to it. Yeah, this is one of his first builds he's ever built, possibly even longer than his first house. He says. I think this came after that, because I remember you were doing modifications to it when I first came. I wasn't sure if you were finishing it up or if you had already built it and you were just doing modifications. But yeah, I mean, this place has been around for a long time. Yeah, so he's got his screen up there showing a creeper. He's got his camera. Whatever this thing's called. I can't think of the name of it. Which is apparently, yeah, the projector, which is offset. So this side, it's got the discs on a different spot than this side does. Aaron, you might want to watch this video back so you know what I'm talking about, or you might just want to look at it now and realize it's kind of offset. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. I don't really look at projectors much. So that was around. Fire station, I believe you had begun building, but it wasn't to this level when I came into the world. But I remember taking a look around in here. Excuse me. And it looks like your world is called Aaronsville. Apparently, I didn't know that, I'm not gonna lie, so all the videos are titled, Touring CarExpert's World. Now, this is the newest building. And for anyone who is questioning where that came from, let me go first show you the inspiration. Yeah, I know we're jumping around the timeline a lot. Deal with it. Actually, no, before we do that, we should do as I said and take a look at Bob's Big Boy. So, this place has been around for a long time. Aaron went to a joint similar to this, if not the exact same. Was it similar or the exact same? Okay, so this is the Minecraft. Yeah, well, I'm saying like this is a Minecraft rendition. This is as close as you can get, right? Okay, so this is about as good as you could get the same thing done just in Minecraft. So yeah, this is based off of an actual Bob's Big Boy restaurant. Again, you can find pictures on the internet. Alright, so he's saying, originally this was just a diner, which I never saw the diner version of this, but then he decided to turn it into a Bob's Big Boy because, I don't really know. But there, of course, is the giant sign, and character, I guess, I'm guessing that's Bob. He's holding a burger. Oh, that's just Big Boy? Oh, okay. So you've got that. Now, the airplane, this has been around longer than the airport has. This was a community project. We all kind of tipped in. I remember this was always there. Always had my house there. It actually had a very similar color scheme to this one right here. If not the same color scheme, just different design patterns. Which one? I can't find you. Pop out the map. Oh, you're right next to me. Where are you? Oh, which one are you talking about? This one? Because I don't remember that. Oh, the airplane. Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, I do remember this being here. It wasn't the same, though. It didn't have quite the same color scheme, I don't believe. Didn't have the door. That was just kind of open. Didn't have landing gear, didn't have the engines. It was missing a lot of things, and the windows were just like that. So it looked kind of awkward. And over time it got changed and made better. But this, similar to some of these other buildings, has existed pre-Andrew Saravac Reign of Terror. I swear, Andrew Saravac is a nice guy, okay? He's not evil. If you just watch my videos, you probably think he's an evil person. Here's the other build that I built. So I built my house, I built the motel, and I built this. This is the post office. I did not build the top part, but I built this bottom part. And this is... I love this thing. Yeah, this thing is... You know, usually a historic landmark in real life is like some sort of old-style house and something amazing happened there. This world's historical landmarks are stuff like this, or what used to be my house, which is now torn down, sadly. And the hotel. It's just... Yeah, I mean, it was in the wrong district, because this city is divided into districts. You've got your kind of more commercial areas, your residential areas, and this residence was in the middle of, you know, your commercial area. Some of these residential buildings here weren't actually developed fully as residential buildings, and obviously this is going to become an inn, I believe, or is it a bed and breakfast? Your old mansion. Is your old mansion going to be a bed and breakfast or an inn? This is the chicken house? Oh my god, you guys. I wish I had gotten that on video. This thing, it used to look like a chicken. So we called it the chicken house. Oh, I'm kind of sad it doesn't look like a chicken anymore. It does look better, though. Yeah, it used to be... Imagine this. Take off some of the details up there and whatnot, and take off all the dark oak and nether brick. Make it so this kind of porch area is all, like, you've got the top part is brick, the bottom part is brick, and it has only 2 windows up there, not 3. It looked like a freaking chicken. It was white, it had the red beak, it had it had eyes. It used to look like a chicken. Yeah, the porch didn't stretch all the way across the house, so it really did look more like a beak. So So it was, oh, good times, good times. No, I couldn't recognize it. If I knew it was the chicken house, I would have said something, because that thing was awesome. Man, I just kind of suspected you had gotten rid of it. Yeah, so he's saying he pretty much had to go through and gut the inside. Apparently there's just a dog and a cat sitting there. Okay. Why not? Yeah, previous owner. Who was the previous owner? Was this Andrew Saravek's house? Luke's? Okay. Actually, after this video, I might just make a statue of Andrew Saravek saying the Great Destroyer. I might just do that after this video. Alright. Okay, we're going to do that after this video. So, let's go ahead and show you the inspiration for that orange house that I showed you, which you'll realize how that's significant to me. This is the inspiration. It definitely looks very different, but like that as the bathroom, I toured this in my most recent video, by the way. That as the window for the bathroom is similar to the window for the bathroom in the orange house. I mean, there's a lot of inspiration, especially the basement. It's just so big and open. I mean, the orange house, okay, well now you know why it's special, because it's my house now. You know, I do like this house, I really do. I think it's a very cool design. I don't get what's up with this random lever. And I definitely did some... Oh, I see. That's cool. So that lever turns on the light there. I definitely made some serious changes, as you guys saw. I flipped the way that the roof is angled. I flipped that around, I made it much less, you know, it's not nearly as steep, and I redesigned the inside so it's a lot more open and a lot less claustrophobic. Also took off this back porch area, but I did really base it off of that design. It definitely took a very different direction. You cannot tell it's based off of that house. But that's what I wanted. I wanted to be a similar design in some ways, but very different in my own in others. So this is what it came out as, and I'm very happy with how this came out. So this is my little house, of course, you know. As you can see, it's got a nice large basement that's just furnished and whatnot. Where's the cabin? I used to know where it was. Fire station. Alright. So here. Now, I don't remember it having snow on the roof. Why does it have snow on the roof? Okay. We're doing the history video if you're wondering. Yeah, but this is based off of his childhood cabin. And at first, you know, I didn't understand why it had snow on the roof, but apparently it's because whenever he was there, it had snow on the roof. And so, you know, he's built this based off of that, and of course he came here in the winter, so it has snow on the roof. It all makes sense. Now, may I ask, like, what made you think, okay, I'm going to build this Christmas cabin just in the middle of this regular city and put snow on it? Did you just kind of decide? Okay, so this came right after the movie theaters when he built this. So, very, very old. I should mention, we haven't mentioned this yet, which I'm kind of surprised we didn't. Take a look at this. Villager houses. Okay, why are these here? They're villager houses. What are they doing in the city? Well, the answer to that is this. Okay, well, there's a painting there for some reason. The answer to that is this used to be a village. Right here in the middle used to be a village. He branched off. Yeah, he branched off. There used to be a fountain over here. You can see a couple over there, but not the ones that I'm talking about. But this used to be the center, and really kind of is, the center of town, as it now is branching off in that direction again. This is where everything was based around. This is it. There was a village here that he built everything around. There's another village elsewhere in the world that he's starting to build around also, and there's another little town that he's working on too. So he's got 3 different towns. This is obviously the biggest and most worked on. And Yeah, so I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Now, this is where my part of the story cuts out, is I didn't play Minecraft too much for a while, and so for a while my house was on sale because I didn't play much, and then I attempted to build some sort of sky city off in the distance, and I was like, that's stupid, so I destroyed it. Then I tried to build a carnival over here, and I don't know what happened to that. It's just kind of gone. I do not remember the water slide. I don't remember that now. I might not have been here for that part. Huh. Alright. So at one point he had a water slide here. But as I was saying, I kind of went on and off of this world for a while. And then I just kind of stopped playing on this world altogether. And same with my city, I just stopped working on it. Altogether kind of stopped playing Minecraft for a while. And then I came back very recently as I had been starting to play Destiny. I was like, oh, Destiny's cool. Well, there's no one else on. And then I turned on the Xbox. What am I going to do? Oh, Aaron's on. I might check in on a city. And this is what I found. I'm like, this is really cool. And that just kind of sparked me continuing my city, and his city has obviously grown a lot. I mean, I think the only things I've built recently would be my house. Other than that, I haven't done much other than tour this, which, it's kind of one of the reasons that I'm touring this place, is I haven't been in this world much recently, or almost at all recently, so there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know about. Alright, so this is slightly after the tyrannical reign of Andrew Saravac is when the park was introduced. Obviously, very nice park. My park is very, very loosely based on this style. I do remember helping out with part of this. I feel like I helped out with this bridge section. I might be wrong, I might have done that in another world, but I remember I built a bridge similar to this. Was I the one that did that, or did I do that in an adventure map? Okay, then I might have done it in an adventure. Yeah, I did it in a very craptastic Skyrim-based adventure map that I ended up destroying. It's no longer in existence. I think I've also done it in a survival world once or twice, because I do like that style of bridge. But yeah, this park, it's very, very nice. It has a very calm feel to it. The one that I've got in my world, the one that's obviously based more around this because of the trees and whatnot, is definitely a lot smaller, and I'm thinking closer to the edge of my island-based city, I will have, a larger park. Alright, so now he's going to go through and he's going to add some more flowers and whatnot, because of course, recently with the new update, we have gotten all sorts of cool new flowers and whatnot. So he's going to go through and he's going to be adding those. Is there anything else that you want to show? Because I think we've gone through everything from pre-reign of the evil dictator Andrew Saravac, who I promise, guys, he is not that bad in real life, but in Minecraft he's something else. So we've gone from pre-then, when the city was just a few buildings here and there, a jumbling, to during the reign of Andrew Saravac, which is, of course, that's when I built my first house, the post office, worked on the plane some, and I made the motel, which is really the first time that I played in this world for a while. Post-reign of Andrew Saravac, which is when I started to die off, oddly enough, when I started to die off of Minecraft and was kind of done with it. And then what I'm going to call the new era, which is when, of course, I just came back in and the city is properly built up. It's got roads, and there's other cities that are going to be started or starting soon. So I think we've gone over everything. Aaron, is there anything that you can think of that you still that you want to show that we haven't shown us, or that we haven't shown them yet? Okay, so he's saying he built this as a mother-in-law suite to his Victorian house. I'm guessing this is very old, similar to that. Just as a guess, because, you know, that's why you would want to show it. Not just show it off on the tour. Okay, so he's saying he based this around more of a tavern style. Again, you can see more evidence of the fact that he was stuck, similar to I was with my world, where it's just the regular super flat, where you don't have all that extra underground space. Nope. Didn't do it. Let me think. I mean, I think that's all. Yeah. I mean, we can show off the Historical Society, since it is a society for the historical, I guess. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess the best thing to do now would be to end the video here. Later on, once there's more history, we can talk about that, and you guys might even get to see that history unfold. That could be kind of cool. Maybe we can actually make the Historical Society about the history of Minecraft in the game, because as you can see, the older the buildings are, obviously they've been updated some, but some of the really old ones just don't have as wide a selection of interesting and cool blocks as some of the newer ones do. You know, as they add more blocks, more features, more interesting things, it definitely changes the game. You know, if we had had all the features that we do now, well, when he started this world, this would look a lot different. This world would be changed in so many ways you guys can't even tell. So, you know, I think that's kind of interesting to look at. So hopefully you guys will get to see this world's future kind of unfold through the tours and possibly future updates and such on this that I will hopefully be able to record, because I really do like recording in this place. It's very cool. So, yeah. I think we're going to end the video here. He's probably going to fix the Historical Society so that it's actually about the history of this world, Minecraft, not just... I'm actually not sure what it's about, but we'll do a tour of that later, whenever we get around to the tours. I gotta go make the statue of the tyrannical Andrew Saravac. Yeah, so... I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all. So, yeah, that's all that's important to the history. Obviously, you know, we could talk about the newer history, where you've got, you know, a lot more, you know, you've got a lot less of the large signs sticking out, and a lot more just buildings, and just a lot more, and of course streets and whatnot. But yeah, I think that's all that we really want to talk about. It's really interesting. For now, I'm getting close to 30 minutes, one of my longer videos I see. So that's all for now. Comment down below what you think about the history of this place. If you guys want to see updates as the future unfolds for this after the tour is over, you know, comment down below what kind of stuff you think he should add, what kind of stuff you think he should do. Because if we look at the map here, you know, he's got a good chunk of the world filled in. Like, that's impressive, but it's still not the whole world or anything, you know? So, you know, comment down below what you think he should add. There's plenty of open space, so, you know, some sort of a football arena or something could be kind of cool. Comment down below what kind of sports you think we could attempt to do in Minecraft. And I think that's all for now. So, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.